Pretty interesting. Bad language. You know, not going to read it all. Funny here. It's all live on Quantum, and upcoming revelations will be earth-shattering. On Quantum, huh? What about Quantum? Do you really think I was stupid for sending the $100 payment first? Good luck trying to erase that from the banks. Because when they knock on your door, that timestamp was running on QFS, NESARA, GESARA. Let me Google that for you. Interesting words. Pretty interesting. A lot of things we've been talking about, huh? Now they're in the Epstein files coming from major players of the cabal. Now, I want you guys to know something before I get into the really good stuff here. The cabal is not just who you think it is. The cabal is not just those really, really big names like the Clintons and the Obamas and, you know, the Epsteins and all of these, the Prince Andrew. It's so much more than that. It goes down to venture capital groups. It goes down to bankers. It goes down to CEOs, presidents of everything. Big time conglomerate scumbags that have had their tentacles in our world forever. And this is just some of the scumbags. Are these any of the big players? Probably not. But are they the medium level players? Yeah. You know how many billions of dollars these groups control? They have the Google CEO on this email train. So blank, quit fiddling with your blank and call blank, who has so much info that will incriminate you, that when he deletes it, we'll find it on the quantum system anyway, that this gentleman has made very clear in the video above. And by the way, they linked the video there about global banning of common law. Hint, 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 hint. Here we go. Biden is not your current president. The mask malfunctions on Biden, spelled with an A, are getting worse each day on purpose. This will end badly for blank, who is posing with an effing clone on Facebook. The dude playing Biden ain't Biden. Real Biden was an evil, sick, angry man who abused children, including his own children. That's an actor with an effing mask. We've been over this 1,000 times. It's never going to change. Biden is shot. 2019 firing squad. Well. I have never heard of such a thing before. That you mean to tell me that wasn't the real Biden? My heart just leapt a beat. I've never heard of a thing like this. You know what else is funny too in reading over that document? A lot of redactions, obviously, to the names and the email addresses, and that's going to go away soon. But you know what wasn't redacted by the DOJ? The part where these cabal members, again, not the big timers, but the cabal members are talking about Biden not being Biden. Why didn't they redact that? Now, how did I know? I mean, if you guys have been following me for a long time, you know from day one, I said, well, that's not really him. He was executed in 2019, and crimes against humanity, treason, sedition. I think anyone could like look at an old video or photo of Biden and put it next to the new guy and be like, wait a minute. He didn't even sign his signature the same. So there's very obvious reasons to think that that was not Joe Biden, to the common folk, to the public, very obvious. You don't have to have any kind of intel to hop onto that theory and stick with it. But how did I know that he was killed in 2019? Because I'm pretty sure I went over, in a live stream, the details about how and why he was killed and exactly when. It was December 31st, 2019. And now my intel comes out years later. Maybe again, I said this earlier, and I'm just going to repeat it. I'm so sick of hitting the nail on the head with my hammer. I just wish I'd miss just once.